We need to talk about an urgent food recall from a store so many of us shop at and trust, Costco. This is a story about a pretty simple packaging mistake, but one that created a really serious, life-threatening risk that could be hiding in your freezer right now.
So to really get why this recall is such a big deal, let's just walk through a scenario that could happen to literally any family. All right, picture this. A parent, we'll call her Sarah, is doing her weekly Costco run. You know the drill. She's loading up the cart and grabs a package of caramel mini beignets. Perfect, right? An easy, quick snack for her daughter's lunch.
But here's the thing Sarah had no way of knowing. That simple box of snacks, it could have been catastrophic. See, her daughter has a severe tree nut allergy, so Sarah's the kind of parent who reads every single label every single time. But what do you do when the label itself is wrong?
So, that's not just some what-if story. Let's get into the official announcement that turned that very real fear into a nationwide alert. What happened was Costco discovered a major mix-up on their production line. It turns out that some of the boxes labeled as caramel mini beignets were actually, accidentally, filled with chocolate hazelnut pastries instead.
And this right here, this shows you the core of the problem perfectly. The label on the box promised a safe, caramel-filled treat, but what was inside some of them was a hidden hazelnut allergen, and it wasn't listed anywhere on the ingredients. For any family managing food allergies, this is the absolute nightmare scenario.
So the big question is, could this product be in your freezer? Let's get straight to the details you need to check right now.
Okay, pay close attention to this. The product is caramel mini beignets. The key thing to look for is the item number. It's 1181272. If you bought this product between January 16th and January 30th of this year, this recall absolutely affects you.
And this wasn't just a small local issue. I mean, look at this list. The recall spans 23 states, from California to New York, which just goes to show how many families could potentially be at risk here.
Now you might be thinking, okay, wrong flavor, what's the big deal? Well, this is where it gets so much more serious than a simple flavor mix-up. This error created a legitimate, life-threatening risk.
For someone with a severe tree nut allergy, eating hazelnut, even a tiny amount, can trigger something called anaphylactic shock. This is a terrifying, rapid allergic reaction that can shut down a person's breathing in minutes and requires immediate emergency medical help. It is no joke.
And don't just take my word for it. A food allergy specialist, Dr. Michael Chen, put it this way. He said it's not about wrong flavors, it's about undeclared allergens that can send someone straight to the ER. The consequences are real and they are immediate.
And we're not talking about a small group of people here. An estimated 32 million Americans live with food allergies. For every single one of them, grocery shopping isn't just about picking out food. It's an act of survival that relies completely on trusting that the labels on our food are accurate.
And what's really wild is that this kind of thing is not a rare event. Look at this chart. Undeclared allergens are the single biggest cause of all FDA food recalls, accounting for a whopping 40%. That tells you there's a huge ongoing problem in our food supply chain.
Okay, so now that the risks are crystal clear, let's talk about what you need to do. It's a simple, direct plan if you find this product in your home.
All right, here's your 3-step action plan. First, go check your freezer. Look for that item number, 1181272, and the purchase date. Second, and this is the most important part, do not, under any circumstances, eat them. Just don't risk it. And third, just take the package back to any Costco. They'll give you a full refund. You don't even need the receipt.
In its official recall notice, Costco apologized for any inconvenience. But you know, as we've just seen, for the millions of families out there navigating food allergies, a mistake like this is so much more than an inconvenience. It's a serious threat to their safety and a major breach of trust.
And this whole thing really leaves us with one big, critical question. We put our trust in these companies to stock our shelves with safe food, but when a simple labeling error can have potentially lethal consequences, it really makes you stop and ask, who is ultimately responsible for keeping our families safe?